Welcome back to The Average Kitchen. Mark here coming to you from Canada with another gadget. Jamie picked this one up. You never even told me how much it was, Jamie.
$1 million.
He's got to look that up. It is a SALTON mug warmer. Okay, you see right here, not much to it. What we're gonna do is I've got our Beverage kettle heating up some water. We're gonna heat it up to simulate like a tea or a coffee. And then we're gonna put this on and we're gonna probe it to see what the water temperature is. And we'll give it maybe like 45 minutes or an hour and come back to it and probe it and see if it's somewhat maintaining the temperature. On the back of this, it says, keeps a full mug of coffee or tea or soup or any other beverage at the ideal drinking temperature. Doesn't say what temperature that is. The other thing that's very interesting, we're gonna try that as well, it says safely warms candles without an open flame to release an aroma into a room. So we're gonna test that as well. And it also says that it will keep gravy or sauces at the ideal serving temperature. $13 Canadian, Amazon. So, does have a 2-year warranty. I'm just sort of reading what it says here. The candle thing, I'm always somewhat skeptical. We're really gonna see how that works. So we got our kettle just about done boiling. Once it's done boiling, we're gonna pour the water into the cup. I'll turn this on and I'll turn it on now. It has a little toggle switch. So I think this is ideal for, well, the candle thing's interesting, but ideal for people who like to have this in their office or their home office and like to sip on tea or coffee and like it to stay warm. We'll see. Boiling water out of our Beverage kettle, which we did test, by the way. Very expensive kettle, but works very well. All right, so we'll get our trusty probe out. 197 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna move this off to the side. We're gonna set a timer. We'll say maybe for, I don't know, half an hour or 40 minutes. And then we'll come back to it and then we'll test the candle. All right, so it's been 40 minutes. Jamie Googled what the ideal tea drinking temperature was. And can you share that, Jamie? Was it 135 to 150?
130 to 150.
130 to 150 Fahrenheit. So where are we at here? We were at 144 Fahrenheit. In hindsight, Jamie and I thought, well, should we have just boiled a cup of water, put it on the countertop, let it sit for 40 minutes and see how much it dropped in temperature? I think it's somewhat subjective depending on A, how long it takes you to drink a tea or a cup of coffee, and B, how hot you like it. Like some people like their tea very, very hot, and some different teas, as we've learned in the past as well, prefer or perform better at different temperatures. I think it's fair to say after 40 minutes, it's keeping it at the ideal temperature. So now we have a candle that's glass, strawberry pound cake. So we're gonna put that on here and we're gonna let that sit for probably an hour. Again, somewhat skeptical. Now this is preheated, if you will, because it's been on for 40 minutes with a cup of boiling water. So let's see how this does. In the meantime, we're gonna shoot another video and just let this sit in the background. So we'll be back. All right, we're back. It's been about an hour and a half. We shot a couple other videos while we were waiting for this. As you could see, I'll turn that. It has heated the candle from the bottom up. Not surprising. It's definitely can smell the, what was it, strawberry pound cake? You can smell the aroma. It smells more like vanilla to me, but definitely shows that this works. Prevents a fire hazard, I guess, of an open flame. You still have an electrical device. So it works. The biggest question is, would you buy this? So Jamie has informed me, doing his research, that you can buy cordless. I suspect they must be battery operated, Jamie. Mug warmers or candle warmers, but they're like $150 Canadian. This was 13 bucks, I believe, right? You said, Jamie? $13. So for me, I don't drink tea or coffee. I would never use this. My wife's a tea drinker, but she drinks hers out of I believe the Ninja cup or Ninja insulated mug that we did a review on. Would there be any need for this in your home, Jamie?
No.
So, I'm not saying it's a bad product. It did exactly what it said it would do. I'm just saying that I wouldn't buy it, and Jamie's saying he wouldn't buy it, but for 13 bucks, pretty cheap. So if you had a use for it, it definitely works well. That's our video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a comment. We love hearing from you. We'll see you on the next one.